Peace, peace. Hey, y'all, hey. Kiana here. Welcome back for I forget what day this is, but welcome back to our Tehuti Inspire Open Mic as we are honoring sacred words. I put you so I can see what we looking like over here. We good on Twitch. Let me open up YouTube, see what that look like. We good on YouTube. All right, bet. We in there. So we're gonna jump right into it. Sorry I'm a little late, y'all. Had a late start to my day. And I'm tired. I ain't even eat yet. But when I get off of here, I'm gonna devour something. So excuse me if my energy is a little bit low, but I feel like it's poetry vibes nonetheless. Let's start here. Take time out. When you see them on the freeway, hitching rides, wearing beads, with packs by their sides, you ought to ask, what's all the warring and the jarring and the killing and the thrilling about? Take time out. When you see him with a band around his head and an army surplus bunk that makes his bed, you better ask what's all the beating and the cheating and the bleeding and the needing about. Take time out. When you see her walking barefoot in the rain and you know she's tripping, one a one-way train, you need to ask what's all the lying and the dying and the running and the gunning all about. Take time out. Use a minute to feel some sorrow for the folks who think tomorrow is a place that they can call up on the phone. Take a month and show some kindness for the folks who thought that blindness was an illness that affected eyes alone. If you know that youth is dying on the run, and my daughter trades dope stories with your son, you better see what all our fearing and our jeering and our crying and our lying brought about. Take time out. I don't even feel like I can do it any justice by saying nothing else. Like, it says it all. Take time out. Take time out to give a fuck. Take time out to care for the youth. Take time out to show love, to give love. Take time out. That was a star player. I love that one. This is called elegy. What do they mean? What is that? We gotta look it up. Elegy is a mournful, melancholy poem or musical composition that laments the death of a specific person or reflects on a broader tragic loss. And this is for Harriet Tubman and Frederick Douglass. I lay down in my grave and watch my children grow, proud blooms above the weeds of death. Their petals wave and still nobody knows the soft black dirt that is my winding sheet. The worms, my friends, yet tunnel holes and bones, and through those apertures I see the rain. The sun felt warm, now jabs within my space and brings me roots of my children born. Their seeds must fall and press beneath this earth and find me where I wait, my only need to fertilize their birth. I lay down in my grave and watch my children grow. I set the soil. That's beautiful. They set the soil. And then they can rest and watch us be, watch us grow. And may we carry on their legacy for freedom, for true love and community and connection. I say, this is called reverses. How often must we butt to head, mind to ass, flank to nuts, cock to elbow, hip to toe, soul to shoulder, confront ourselves and our past? Mm. This feels like how often must we like get stuck in the loop of confronting ourselves and our past. This feels like why can't we just live in the present? Little girl speaking. Ain't nobody better's my daddy. You keep your quarter. I ain't your daughter. Ain't nobody better's my daddy. Ain't nothing prettier, my dolly. Heard what I said. Don't pat her head. Ain't nothing pretty here, my dolly. No lady cooking. No lady cooking her than my mommy. Smell that pie. See, I don't lie. No lady cooking her than my mommy. The little girl speaking. So I love this. This is so me. This is so, so me. This winter day, the kitchen is its red. The kitchen is its readiness. White, green, and orange things lick their blood cells in the soup. Ritual sacrifice that snaps an odor at my nose and starts my tongue to march, slipping in the liquid of its drip. The day, silver stripped in rain, is bulked against my window in the soup. I think this is beautiful because it's like it creates beauty in the mundane. It's just literally talking about soup on a winter day, but it's so poetic. She said the kitchen, it, ugh, the way these words is put together kind of tripped me up, but the kitchen is its readiness. White, green, and orange things leak their blood cells into the soup. Like, that's such a unique way to explain vegetables turning into soup. Ritual sacrifice that snaps an odor at my nose and starts my tongue to march, slipping in the liquid of its drip. The day silver stripped in rain is bulked against my window in the soup. Okay, now we are in the And Still I Rise book. It says this book is dedicated to a few of the good guys. You to laugh with, you to cry to. I can just about make it over. Jessica Mitford, Gerard W. Purcell, J. Allen. Part 1. Touch me, life, not softly. I had to come back and check the chat. I was still on the other page. Okay. A kind of love, some say. Is it true the ribs can tell the kick of a beast from a lover's fist? The bruised bones recorded well, the sudden shock, the hard impact, then swollen lids. Sorry eyes spoke not of lost romance, but hurt. Hate often is confused. Its limits are in zones beyond itself. Its limits are in zones beyond itself, meaning like where the pain occurs, the extent of that pain does not stop where the initiation of the pain occurred. The limits are in zones beyond itself. And sadness will not learn that. Love by nature exacts a pain unequaled on the track. What's the saddest? 5:20 on the clock. To the most high. A sadist is a person who derives pleasure, gratification, and when they crazy because sadist, but it's pronounced sadist. But the definition of a word just describes a sad person. The term applies to both everyday interpersonal cruelty and specific clinical or sexual contexts. The characteristics are an enjoyment of suffering. The, in psychology, sadism is often classified as a dark personality trait. Researchers frequently group it with narcissism, psychopath, psychopathy, psychopathy. There are different types of sadism. Basic trait is seen in everyday life, especially in public humiliation, emotional manipulation, gossip, and trolling on the internet, enjoying violent media and contact sports. That just tripped me up there because I'm like, damn, this is a lot of people today, and I almost started to exempt myself until they said enjoying violent media because I definitely be watching baddies, so I'm not exempt at all. And contact sports, so it's like I like how it goes down the spectrum of it doesn't necessarily have to be something deemed as bad or negative, but it still would be considered everyday sadism. So it's a spectrum of things that are, and it's also a religion pushed by society. It doesn't say that. I'm saying it. I'm gonna. It really is a religion pushed by society when you think about all of the fights that we used to watch online back in the day for the people like in my age cohort, which turned into Love and Hip Hop, which turned into Baddies, and then you got a huge thing, and then you got the society or giving more attention to negativity than positivity. So society is geared in a way that promotes the religion of sadism. So it would be helpful not to completely demonize the term, but to see the thread of oneness within it. And also be aware of the harm within it. And now that we got that understood, start from the top. A kind of love, like, tell the kid so sad, like how I used to I'd be like, we and people have like a lot of different intersecting things that make it not that easy. We back, chat, we good. Drop some comments, let me know we back. Can you hear me? Can you see me? But yeah, that's really fucked up. Like the person standing in front of you is supposed to love you, but they beating on you, and your body don't know. Your body don't know the difference because it's not a difference. That's not fucking love. That is hate. But only the mind is created in that complex way to make you analyze that or even think that. The body is so connected to the basics of life, and it's so, what's the word? It's right at the tip of my tongue. Primal. The body is so primal that it just, it's more binary. It's more black and white than the mind. The mind is what creates more of that gray, that color, allowing you to look between two poles, two polar opposites like love and hate. But the body is like, it's pretty much either or. You love me, you give me love. You treat me right, I feel good. You hate me, I feel bad. It hurts, it's pain. And there's nuances in that as well, but that's crazy. That's sad. All right, I'm gonna read. I'm not gonna stop no more. I'm gonna read it straight through this time. A kind of love, some say. Is it true that the ribs can tell the kick of a beast from a lover's fist? The bruised bones record it well, the sudden shock, the hard impact, then swollen lids. Sorry eyes spoke not of lost romance, but hurt. Hate often is confused. Its limits are in zones beyond itself. And sadists will not learn that love by nature exacts a pain unequaled on the track. Sadists will not learn. So these dark, some may say demons, will not learn that love by nature exacts a pain unequaled on the track. So it's saying these sadists will not learn that love by nature exacts a pain unequaled on the track. These dark, narcissistic type of people will never learn that you don't have to be a hateful person because love by nature creates a pain unequaled on the track because of polarity, essentially. Because whatever you are creating, you're also creating the opposite of. So you don't have to create hate or harm. You can create love, and by definition, hate and harm will be created, but not from malice, if that makes sense. Y'all analyzing this with me. If y'all making more sense than the sense that I'm making, feel free to drop it in the chat. But that's how my mind is kind of breaking this down. This one is really deep. They all deep, but it's like this one is gluing me to the page. I think it's so wicked how love can be perverted because it's such a simple concept, but it's also very, very complex. But at the heart of it, it's like you don't hurt the things you love, the ones you love, not intentionally. And as it says, like love by nature exacts a pain unequaled on the track. Meaning, love by nature will produce hurt and pain, but you don't have to intentionally go into a situation trying to hurt somebody. You never have to do that. You can always lead with love. The pain and the hurt that you seek will arise, and you'll be able to navigate it better because you're built on a foundation of love. When you built on a foundation of hate, it's like you're so fragile. It's like fire, like nigga could just blow you out. But I feel like when you build on the foundation of love, it's like ether. You're not going nowhere. You there. I love this one. This one is called Remembrance for Paul. Excuse me. Your hands easy. Weight, teasing the bees. Hived in my hair, your smile at the slope of my cheek. On the occasion you press above me, glowing, spout in readiness, mystery rates my reason. When you have withdrawn, yourself in the magic, when only the smell of your love lingers between my breasts. Then, only then, can I greedily consume your presence. I don't know where my mom was at. I ain't retained nothing. So we're going to run it back because she said, your hands easy, weight teasing the bees. Hived in my hair, your smile at the slope of my cheek. Okay, so they cuddled up. He playing in her hair. On the occasion you press above me, glowing, spouting readiness. Mystery rapes my reason. On the occasion you press above me, glowing, spouting readiness. Mystery. Mystery. Who's is he mystery? Rapes my reason. When you have withdrawn yourself in the magic, when only the smell of your love lingers between my breasts, then, only then, can I greedily consume your presence. I don't get it. I hate when I don't get shit. Your hands easy. Weight teasing the bees hide in my hair. Your smile at the slope of my cheek. On the occasion you press above me, glowing, spotting readiness, mystery rapes my reason. So from this first thing, what I get is they're laying up, cuddled, his hands in her hair, and then they start to have sex or he rapes her. Mystery rapes my reason. It doesn't give like, I don't know if it's talking about like literal rape or just the act of her being like her having reasons to love him, which were kind of taken away from her through the sexual acts. When you have withdrawn yourself in the magic, when only the smell of your love lingers between my breasts, then and only then can I greedily consume your presence. So when you have removed yourself from me and only the smell of you is left on me, only then can I greedily consume your presence. So it's like she don't, it's called remembrance. And it seems like she don't really be present when they together, but after they've been together, she remembers. And that's when she really can feel the emotions. That's what I get from that. I feel like you can't skip Phenomenal Woman. Like, you just gotta do it. So here we go again. I know we did it yesterday, but we're gonna do it today. Pretty Women Wonder, because I want to know this one. Like, I want to know this by heart. So, Pretty Women wonder where my secret lies. I'm not cute or built to suit a fashion model size. But when I start to tell them, they think I'm telling lies. I say, it's in the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride of my step, the curl of my lips. I'm a woman, phenomenally. Phenomenal woman. That's me. I walk into a room just as cool as you please. Into a man, the fellows stand or fall down to their knees. Then they swim around me, a hive of honeybees, I say, It's the fire in my eyes, and the flash of my teeth, the swing in my waist, and the joy in my feet. I'm a woman, phenomenally. Phenomenal woman. That's me. Men themselves have wondered what they see in me. They try so much, but they can't touch my inner mystery. When I try to show them, they say they still can't see. I say, it's in the arch of my back, the sun of my smile, the ride of my breast, the grace of my style. I'm a woman, phenomenally, phenomenal woman. That's me. Now you understand just why my head's not bowed. I don't shout or jump about or have to talk real loud. When you see me passing it out, when you see me passing, it ought to make you proud. I say, it's in the click of my heels, the bend of my hair, the palm of my hand, the need for my care. 'Cause I'm a woman, phenomenally, phenomenal woman. That's me. And we ended on page 123. Thank you, Miss Maya Angelou. This was a beautiful read out. We're going to transition with a few breaths. Stretch it out, wake it up, stretch the limbs. Stretch the spine. Rotate the shoulders. Rotate the neck. And we're going to go for 3 transformative breaths. Breathing in very deep and breathing out completely. Starting now. That was good to shake that energy. Shake that energy, shake that energy. Alright, y'all. Let me go into the archives. Let me see what I got. Let me see what I got. Oh, I like this one. This one is relatively new. I wrote this a few months ago. Damn, Tommy flying. That was February, March, April, May, June. 4 months. I titled this one My Melanin. My melanin is heaven sent. What man thinks is irrelevant. My ancestors benevolent and also known for rebelling or rebelling. It's very telling how they treat us that they cannot defeat us. Fed us poison as a fetus, yet they still cannot delete us. They wage war on our minds, bodies, spirits when they teach us misinformation that displaces us from who we was. It's a marathon, not a race, and they can't keep up. Why, you ask? Because they're the ones that need us. From black comes every other color on the spectrum. Really, we cousins, but there's honor and respect in your elders. Know where you came from, it's all love. We just need a little bit straightening. You can't get in alignment without a little displacement. Motion. Something like the ocean or the river. Nah. It's been a while. This melanin, it trickles down like medicine and IVs, sustaining the sick. We've been used for so long and it's making us sick. To be whole or to be holy? Which one would you pick? Holistic health is a holy grail. To save the world, we gotta save ourselves. Be free in all aspects. We can't enslave ourselves with mindsets that set us back in time, since It's not a straight line. Lines intertwine, merging space and time. And at the center of it all, what do we find? My melanin. Poem. This next one is called Black Girl. This one is old. Classic shit. Black girl. Yeah, you. Don't let this big world scare you. You're just as big and bright as the sun. Now shine. I dare you. Don't be scared to let your presence be a present. Let your essence be a lesson. Teach this world how to treat you. Let your glow steal the show and just know nobody can beat you because you're not in competition. You were born winning. God broke the mold when he made black women. Yeah, I want to record this. Black girl, yeah, you. Don't let this big world scare you. You're just as big and bright as the sun. Now shine. I dare you. Don't be scared to let your presence be a present. Let your essence be a lesson. Teach this world how to treat you. Let your glow steal the show and just know nobody can beat you because you're not in competition. You were born winning. God broke the mold when he made black women. Listen, you are all that in a snack wrap. Listen, I'm not even kidding. You are life, you are love and light, sugar and spice, bold and graceful, fun and tasteful, intelligent and beautiful, ambitious and determined. Nobody can stop you if you stay focused. Keep learning and loving yourself. Don't worry about anyone else. And when you're ready, share your greatness with the world. Black girl. Yeah, you. Don't let this big world scare you. You are just as big and bright as the sun. Now shine. I dare you. Poem. This is one of my favorite pieces. This is more like a rap though. I literally wrote this to the instrumental to Be Something by Polo G. This is one of my staple pieces. This is my baby. I feel like I put the epitome of me in that moment in this, and it still stands the test of time because it's still so accurate. It still hits so hard. Should I end with this one? I think I shall. I think I shall. I call it seeking balance. They've been counting me out. Fucked up the count, had to balance it out. Now I got them in check and they cashing me out. Tell them all kiss my ass, they can't handle me now. I've been locked in my room and I haven't come out. For victim to stress, let her wipe out my smile. Drop so many tears it could soak up a towel, yet I still give them life and I ask myself how. Feel like I'm dead and got no more power. Still I find time to give out good energy like I'm an outlet. Really don't know about this shit that I've been through. Look at my life, you might think that it's simple. Fuck your opinion, and it's just that simple, cause I'm never tripping on niggas who tripping on niggas. I wash them like dishes, I clean my whole plate. Follow, not follow, I stay working late. I won't stop till I'm done. I'm having fun manifesting my funds, supporting my friends as I make Benjamins. I'm done shaking hands, I'm plotting on land. I am hurt if I do or do not have a man. You can't rock how I stand, can't move me. I can't help but to laugh shit goofy. You don't like how I talk, then sue me. Where it's hit like a dart, I do not miss a mark. I think you smart, but I'm saying where it's hit like a dart, I do not miss a mark. I think you smart because wisely you choosing. I think you smart because wisely you choosing. But I think you know that I'm God in the flesh and you can't fuck with me even trying your best. You know that in your heart. You felt that in your chest. Like I said, I don't miss that one right through your vest. Cardiac arrest. You was on checkers while I'm playing chess. You thought you left me, but really I left. I am not sweating, I couldn't care less. I am not hating, I wish you the best. I'm focused on me, plotting on how to plant a money tree. I don't just want to live comfortably, working so all my kids can be free. My ancestors, I know they counting on me, so I'm gonna be just who I'm destined to be. Carry like Jim till I'm on TV. I will not sleep till I'm at the top. I swear to God, this grand ambition is all that I got. I will not give up before that I die. Look to the sky and I never ask why. Look at my eyes and I try not to cry. The pain that's inside gets harder to hide, but I know that I can give up this fight, get back on my feet, throw a left in the keep my guard up, opposition in sight. I'm jabbing. So light on my feet. If you play a beat, they might even think I'm dancing. It's hard to lose. It's hard to win, but it's harder to lose. You don't know unless you take chances. I got some questions I don't do the guessing. Won't stop until I got answers. I'm ready for tests if I pass them and fail 'em. Won't stop until I got mansions. I won't sell my soul. I think it's too old. I make a living off my passions. I don't like talk, just action. Too much talking and they might start capping. You went out, you can go and start packing. I ain't never had to claim I'm savage. I'm just different, baby, far from average. Before a carriage, I'm gonna need a few carrots. I asked myself, but I ain't waiting on marriage. I set my sight on a goal and attack it. I told him I was gonna blow for a habit. That's my shit. That's my shit. And I stand on it. And that's how we gonna close it. I'm dropping my mic. I'm dropping my mic. We got 10 more minutes on the live. If anybody come in, y'all want to share something, y'all are free to do so. We're going to be here till 6. I'm thinking about what I'm going to eat. I'm not going to lie. Because something is getting torn down. Why do it look like that on camera? Is that a... There's not no bump right there. Why it look like I got a bump right there? Computer camera so ass. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful for you, baby. Because I wouldn't even be doing all of this like this without you, laptop. So thank you. We got to be very mindful of our words, especially in this time. And we still in that full moon energy. The shadow period ends tomorrow. Tehuti is also related to the moon, that feminine energy, sacred words, sacred expression. So as you are enjoying this open mic, enjoying some Mrs. Maya Angelou's poetry and some Maya Kiana poetry, definitely keep in mind that as I share sacred words, Maya Angelou's sacred words, my own sacred words, and you share your sacred words, that you have the power to manifest the life that you love through the words that you speak. And before I get off, I'm going to I'm going to read one of the affirmations from the Sacred Woman's book for this chapter. And that affirmation would be good to recite during this time as well, and just in general. I love how everything is so connected and so intertwined. I find so much joy in finding the thread of oneness and everything, instead of like finding how things are opposing, finding how things are connected, because everything's connected. And I think that's what allows people to be spiritualists, to be scientists, to be thoroughly in depth with anything that they do, because you don't really benefit from putting yourself inside of a gate, putting yourself in a box, and restricting yourself and limiting your exploration and your learning and your growth. So instead of like ostracizing information and pushing away the things that you don't understand or agree with, it would benefit to dive deeper into them to gain understanding. Because everything doesn't have to be the same, you know? Like you don't have to agree with something, but it definitely helps to understand it. And y'all gonna make me read my poem on understanding. Got a couple more minutes. I'm gonna close out with that one. Because understanding means so much. Like people, I just be wanting to understand. Like, I don't even have to agree with the shit. Because I truly believe in to each their own. We all unique expressions of God consciousness. My life ain't no more valuable than yours. Your life ain't no more valuable than nobody else's. To each their own. You here on your own mission. But I would like to understand. It's never really about, I ain't gonna say never because I'm human, but I like to lean more into understanding and control. And that visually reminds me of just having an open hand, a helping hand instead of a closed fist. But I'm gonna go ahead and read understanding. I wrote this in college. This is actually it was like a group assignment that we did as a part of a extracurricular writing group. We were writing letters to a foreign prisoner who was also a poet. I can't remember his name right now, but he was a prisoner in his own country for speaking out against his government. And we all wrote letters to him. This is a short one, pretty short. There was a guy from a place who did a thing. The thing that he did was good. He brought smiles to the saddest of faces. He sparked flames in the darkest of minds. The saint and the sinner, the rulers and the ruled, the black and the white, the rich and the poor. This guy they all adored. The skies cried to him. The wind whispered its secrets in his ear. The sun waited for him to rise each day. The moon sought his companionship. There was a guy from a place who did a thing. The thing that he did was good. What did he do? He simply understood. Cool. 555 on the clock. 5 is a number of change. I am big 5 in the flesh. And let this spark some change. I hope this helps you to be more understanding. We don't always gotta agree, but if some shit can make sense, it really does help. And now I'm gonna close out with the affirmation from the Sacred Woman, Queen Afua's book. Where did I write it? It's not in here. And if you haven't, make sure you get your journal. No. Oh, y'all can't see it. Make sure you get your journal. Get your Maya key on the journal. This will be a great addition for these sessions. Obviously, our last session is tomorrow, so it wouldn't be for the Tehuti Inspired Open Mic, but I'm here, so we're going to be here. We're going to be doing poetry. We're going to be doing journaling. We're going to be doing all of that frequently. So it only makes sense to get your journal for the journey. Journal your journey. Journal your journey of self-love and journal your journey of self-love through free expression with me. And how can you purchase this? At the moment, you can click the link in my Instagram bio. I'm always going to send y'all to that link at this point because everything is in the link tree. My Instagram is maya.kiana, Maya .KeeYana. Go over there, click that link tree, and there you can find everything that I have going on, including my journals. So make sure you cop that because you want to be prepared for what we got going on. And I want y'all to have these journals, like not just any journal. I need y'all to have the journal for the journey with me. All right. Let me get this book. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. There are several great affirmations in this chapter, but I ain't gonna give y'all all of them. Y'all gotta go get the book. Excuse me. This is another one that I'll say. This one is like shorter and straight to the point. Make it your mission to choose sacred words to create a sacred life. Simple. Make it your mission to choose sacred words to create a sacred life. This is something that you can implicate on a daily, on a quick, when you feel yourself airing somebody out and you spewing anger, you spitting out words that are feeling like venom, essentially. Remind yourself, make it your mission to choose sacred words to create a sacred life. And then the full affirmation that I wanted to share is this: my life reflects the levels of the words I speak. Today, I am transforming my life to express my higher good through energizing, healing words. My life reflects the levels of the words I speak. Today, I am transforming my life to express my higher good through energizing, healing words. Ashe. Energizing, healing words. What are some of your favorite energizing, healing words? Y'all know mine. 6 o'clock. Y'all know mine's love is in the air tonight. I am yours, so hold me tight. Love is in the air tonight. Oh, love. That should have made me so happy. Just giving vibe session into the Sacred Women's Book Club meeting. You already know what I'm about to get into. I do gotta eat first though, so I am gonna hop off of here. But this was beautiful. This was beautiful. And we'll be back tomorrow for our final Tehuti Inspired Open Mic. So I'll see y'all tomorrow at 5. Peace. And don't forget to live in love.